Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 10 of our quest to defeat the Sorcerer King. My name is ChromeDrake, thank you very much for joining me, and this is the scene of our tragedy, the scene of devastation where Dinara has fallen to these bandits right here. Now normally we would think, revenge! But I think revenge is a luxury, unfortunately, that I cannot afford right now as I've been having a look around the map since our last episode. I've noticed just how many of the Sorcerer King's units are pushing into our domain. We're getting into a very, very dangerous situation at this point. If he goes after the crystals, as we found out, the Doomsday counter is going to be pushed up exceedingly quickly. We simply can't let that happen. So I need now to consolidate our position. I need to make sure everything's shown up. I've also noticed that we're getting more powerful units. If you have a look at this Trog Archer, combat rating 8, only 16 of 16 HP, compared to this Trog Archer, 48 HP, his units, the Sorcerer King's units, are getting more powerful. So we really need to sort this out. So to this end, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start pumping out more combat units, because what I would like to do, I'm going to bring my main force, Drogon, up to these points using our Cloudwalk spell, and I'm going to just whittle away the Sorcerer King's forces. I'm going to make sure that they're completely destroyed. At the same time, I'm going to build a secondary army, which will be led by Ifris the Engulfed, who will then take over those duties, keep on top of the Sorcerer King's incursions, while Drogon can push forward into the map, and we can secure these crystals and finally get Vargra the Slayer, and maybe do this quest for New Paradon. I'm also going to be looking at getting additional outposts down to act as a bit more of a damaging buffer versus the Sorcerer King's armies as well. So this is our plan. Here we're going to build a Pioneer. I'm going to build this Pioneer and hopefully get this crystal down here. I'm not going to attempt to resettle this city just at the minute. It's a good site still, I hope, maybe. But an outpost will do me a heck of a lot better in the short term. Are my scouts under attack? That is unfortunate. My scout is now about to die. Pew! He's not dead. Oh, good grief. Right. I can spend 10 mana, or I can spend 5 mana and actually kill the Trog. I know what I want to do. My scout may as well just stay where he is, because that's an archer, so he can hit all the way across the battlefield anyway. Oh no! Whatever shall we do? Boink! And the bear, I'm sure, can finish this off. No problems. Okay, with that in mind, let's see what's happening here. So, these guys all seem to be moving this way. I'm assuming they're moving towards this crystal. Now, I probably have a turn of leeway. Even if they're going for my city, I'll still be okay at this point. So, I'm going to cast... Oh, crafting. We've got crafting? What have we got crafting? Fair enough. Yeah. Okay then, so we've got crafting. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to cast spells, I'm going to cast Cloudwalk, Drogon, and we're going to put Drogon right here. Now, I could auto-resolve all these battles, but I have learned this bug, well, from experience, the bug where I move onto army stacks and things go a little bit wrong is still very much in the game. So I'm going to have to very quickly power through these combats. I do apologise, it's going to make things go a little bit longer, but I think the trade-off is probably worth it. It's worth it so I don't really get confused, more than anything. Good dodge, I like it. Don't know why we've got that slight graphical bug there with the clouds, but anyway, whatever. Yeah, we'll just suck you in and kill you with the suck. Too much suction. Kinky. Right, so we'll bring you up here, we'll take down this troll. You're probably going to be plinked down by my battle mage. Beautiful. And Dragon's leveled up. Hooray, that's nice. Now then, what are we going to take? We could take Draconian Ally. If a battle lasts more than 6 rounds, you can summon a Frost Dragon to fight for your side. But then again, battles don't really last 6 rounds. I mean, maybe against the Sorcerer King, but not now. However, we are going to take Winter Wind. I will explain why later, but transports the Dwarf Lord's army to any known Arctic tile on the map costs 5 mana. That's going to be awesome. So basically, when we've got ourselves all easily located, and unfortunately I now want to bring this scout back, which is because I want to keep eyes on what's going on around here. But once we've got all this sorted out, we should be able to teleport straight over to Vagrant, whatever her name is, the Slayer, and unlock that immediately. Okay, so that's what we've done here. That's great. Let's just make sure these guys aren't moving too far. Oh god, look, we've got more incursions. So this thing is doing details. This thing is doing currently 16 damage to enemies in its zone of control a turn. I imagine that this Trog is going to die maybe before he gets out of the zone of control, but I'm going to have to spend more mana, whisk my units back over here, and try and sort this out as well at this point. So it's going to be more it's going to be more battles just to sort this out. This is going to be a bit of a grindy episode. If that is a problem, I apologise. But like I say, I'd rather I didn't have enemy armies left sitting on the map, even though they've been defeated. That is even more irritating as far as I am concerned. Combat rating 11. Right, this one could be a little bit nastier. Hopefully they don't go after my wolf, in which case that could hurt a great deal. In fact, minor healing potion will actually make the wolf drink a healing potion. And he dodged anyway. What a dude. What a dude. Drogon, get in there. Command yourself to run further. There we are. And crush their skulls in. Beautiful. And this is actually going to be doing pretty good for Ifris. Pretty good stuff. I've just realised I may have just... Yeah, Ring of the Tuesday. I'm actually going to unequip this from Drogon at this point, because I think I might have mentioned that last episode, and I've forgotten about it, but I'm actually going to re-equip it now to Ifris the Engulfed, because extra XP on him. Certainly a good idea. Let's finish these guys off. Beautiful. Do you like more cedarwood oil? Now, I'm actually tempted to go and take care of this army, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to provoke the Sorcerer King into doing something even more, even more desperate. So, at the same time it's XP, I'm going to give this a shot. Now, of all the units in this army, this one is the one I'm worried about. The Darklings and everything else, no problem. That attack right there absolutely hammers you. So, we want to keep our Landlord's son alive. And we also want to keep Drogon alive for that matter, but we'll cast a heal spell. And then what? What are we going to do after that? We can't really take down the Trog archers. I've got a little cat pawing at my door. No, you're not coming in right now. Sorry, sweetie, but you're not. It's harsh. It's a cruel world, isn't it? We'll try and do the Polar Vortex, and we'll try and take down as many as we possibly can, which is utterly, utterly overpowered, ridiculous, and I love it. 158 crit. But still no Platinum Chain. I really need some Platinum Chains at this point. And we've got an even more powerful army here. Hey, it was worth it for the XP. I will deal with that. So have we got Blazing Heart? No, we've not got Blazing Heart. So, Ifris Engulfed. He's a rather interesting unit in that he uses his own HP to fuel his attacks. The more HP he has, generally speaking, the more damage he can do. So we will have what is basically up here a support and healing tree. So as you can see, unlocks Feed the Fire, a battle ability that heals 15 hit points and 1 HP every following turn. And these all sort of feed into that ability. We got this tree is an attack tree. But again, rush through units doing fire damage equal to 50% of your current HP. So we need HP. So Blazing Heart, the Fire Fiend gets plus 10 max health, plus 4 HP per shard. That's what we're taking first, everybody. Get some survivability working for us. What are we going to do here? Another enchantment slot over here, but I don't really want to waste any more mana on food, so I think we are going to get this tile here. It's becoming quite a meaty production city. Right, so... Oh, good grief. Eat more and more and more. How are we doing up here? Like I say, this is getting very, very dangerous. Now, next turn, he might well have moved out of the zone. We will have to see how this works. Now, I've got my scout here. We have a little Darkling. We're actually going to set the scout on the Darkling, of all things. Simply because what are you preparing to cast? Wretched armor. Target unit gets 500. Oh, good grief. Right, we need to jump on that one. I just don't really want to spend a huge amount more mana, but in this particular case, that will have to do. Yeah, now we really don't want our units engaging here. That Shadow Scout can actually do a horrendous amount of damage. Shadow Scout, am I right? Yes, the Shadow Scout can do a horrendous amount of damage to our units. Not a good thing. So we're just going to send our fellow compatriots onto the road here. We're going to keep dealing damage until we can get our extra pioneers and our extra units out on the table. As I say, this is all about damage control. You will, however, be casting heal, because Ifris, you are in serious need of a bit of TLC there, matey. The Awful Howl, as is our way. Plink for 4 damage. Drogon, run in, Polar Vortex, and you know what's happening next. Excellent. Right, and we'll just go and take care of this troll at the same time. Oh, goodness me, Cat. Yes, I know you're outside the door, but you're not coming in for the next few minutes. I'm recording me videos, don't you know? More Death's Breath. I really need to find a Platinum Chain. Really do need to find a Platinum Chain. Okay, so we have a Sentinel. That's great. I'm actually going to bring this... Ooh, what's this? We've got a Trog Archer. Right, so what's my Sentinel? My Sentinel... Right, so I'm going to bring my Sentinel down... Am I? Am I indeed? Yeah, I'm going to bring my Sentinel down there, which is apparently as far as he can move exactly. Ouch. Okay, so we'll just take care of this Trog Archer with our city defences. Because I don't want my Sentinel to get completely and utterly wailed on. Bit of a shield bash there. Oh, we actually did retaliate. Unless that was his turn, which I don't think it was. Oh well, whatever. That'll you know, win the day for us. They both level up, that's nice. I do like free level ups. Okay, so we have a Pioneer. So we're going to risk sending this Pioneer this away, down here. And we're going to try and circumvent this army and just get an outpost probably down here or here. Either or, doesn't really matter at the moment. Champion level up. Excellent. We are going to be taking Feed the Fire for HP. Next level up will take the form of Flame and start to get some extra damage on the table. Avalan has leveled up. There's not really much for Avalan to do in this particular circumstance. At all, in fact. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to unlock an extra enchantment slot for Avalan and go... it's going to take us another... Where are we? This is probably Avalan here. It's going to take us another round to do this, but we'll get the enchantment slot. And we'll see what happens with that. Okay, we're going to get another Sentinel here. Sentinels are very powerful units. I'm pretty much just going to use up my remaining metal. We'll see what happens there. Right, we've got a Pioneer. We're going to get a... Well, unfortunately, what we could do with here is more production, which we currently don't have. I could cast a spell, but we've only got 60 mana, so that's not the highest on my priority just at the moment. I think we'll get a Pikeman. Pikeman can be useful, especially when you get very powerful mounted units. Will we exchange units? Objects, even? Yes, hot ones we shall. Do you have... Right, you don't. I'm tempted by troops for 2 Cloudy Diamonds. I mean, Cloudy Diamonds aren't the most common things to come across, but extra troops right now. Especially for a Fire Elemental. Okay, that's good. What are you trading? Now, I don't know, because the Imperium is currently not allied to me, and I do not know whether or not refusing a trade will actually lower their opinion. So I'm going to take a hit. I'm going to get a Cloudy Diamond back for 3 Clouded Amethyst. It doesn't really seem like a fair deal, but That's what we're going for. City of Thailand's under attack. Okay, that's okay. I'm glad I moved those units back in. Oh, is this all? Is this it? Oh, well then. Whatever. Huh. Armoured trucks are armoured, don't you know? Well, that sorts that one out nicely. Okay, great. Uh-huh. Now, what's this? This is our fire elemental. This quite large unit model here, actually. We've got more units coming in here and here. So once this sentinel has been built here, I'm tempted to let Ifris go off on his own. But if we can right now, it would be great to... So we'll actually bring this fire elemental down here as well. Shadow Warg. 2 HP. Yep, sure. Get rid of this. Ah! Did not know that that was a thing. Okay. Summon the bear. We'll actually just back our scout away, because I want my scout to stay alive. And we'll just take this down with a good old mauling. There we go. Lovely. Oh, not 4 for 4. Shame. Now that's unfortunate. Oh, wow. God, how many attacks are you getting, mate? Well, 1 damage. I think we can... Shit. Shit. Damn it. Oh, well, he's going to have to deal with the bear anyway, but that's really unfortunate. So, maybe at some point in the nearest future, another scout might be a decent idea. I don't know. We'll have to sit on that one and wait and see. Yeah, some nice items we got from there, though. Okay, so... Hang on. What the hell's happened here? My fireman. Oh, shit. Have I put... Yeah, I put Ifris in there. That was a bit remiss. But let me say, Ifris, come back. There we go. Thank you. You can go in there for now, and we'll continue up here. As I say, we'll just keep the ways clear. That's what we're going to try and do. Kaboom! And he's done. And we may as well go and have a little look at this cave. I see no reason why that shouldn't be a thing. City of Athica has leveled up. We're in a level 8. God, we're really trucking on this one. And more metal. That's great. Yes, because I built the watchtower, didn't I? Fantastic. So we've got here. Production, I guess. Get a nice little settlement under these mountains. I feel that's quite thematic. Idle units. Ah, yes. So my pioneer is currently idle, but here's a looter's army that I need... Oh, hang on. I've lost all my movement points for some reason. Oh, crap. Don't die. Don't die. And we've got a fairly large army here, but we'll just have a look in this cave. Literally, a mechanical means of moving things. Good lord. In this cave, you find a group of miners complaining of something that's wrong with their railroad. What's a railroad? You whisper to one of them. It turns out to be a stone-carrying device that uses a dubious, non-magical magic to travel along strips of metal. It stopped working, and none of them know how to fix it. Well, I am a tinkerer, so I'm tempted to tear this thing to pieces. Or even study the thing, actually, or maybe fix the thing with magic. I'm a tinkerer. It feels more thematic to study this thing. This foul, non-magical magic is strangely fascinating, you state. Tinkering with the device. See? Namesake. After a short inspection, the device soon roars to life. Yes, you just have to jiggle it, you explain, jiggling the part that needs jiggling. The miners thank you, offering you some loot for your troubles. You accept it gracefully, though you'd have done it just for the opportunity to jiggle something new. And I will... we got platinum ore. Can we make... You know, here's something I'm probably completely and utterly blanking out on. Is there a way to make platinum chains from platinum ore? And if I do that, how do I need it? Is that why I needed the jewelers? Maybe. I could be onto something there, actually. So we'll... Oh, hang on, we still got movement. We'll move there. Now, can we... Yeah, we can just about sneak around. We are getting into dangerous territory. If we can actually hit it, even hitting the road's dangerous. I might need some combat unit support down there. Yeah, I might... Oh, wow, what a lot of units. Now, what have we got here? This unit is going to be jumped on. What's this? Baby Infestor's army. Again, not something I'm particularly... Interested in. We'll just have a look. 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 We'll just Not something I'm particularly worried about at the moment. Right, let's just jump in here. And see, as soon as I can get my armies... Oh, good dodge. As soon as I can get my armies squared... Bad dodge. Squared away. I can stop having... You know, as soon as I can get more armies, as soon as I can... I've got Ifris Engulf coming up. I'm actually going to take Ifris' turn, because I'd actually quite like to heal him. So we're going to do Feed the Fire. Lovely. And then we'll come in here, and we will smack the ever-loving crap out of you. As is only proper. And then we shall do... Is that a Warg Rider? Sleigh mounted. Excellent. Well, flawless iron. Can't argue. So yeah, as soon as I got my armies and then my outpost set up, I won't have to sort of deal with these in quite such, you know, an up and personal fashion. And then we can get on with colonising the rest of the map. Yeah, gotta keep going. How dare you strike my mage? Oh, well, there's only one answer to that then, isn't there? And crushing blow. Yep, boop. Can we actually sneak in? Interesting question. Maybe is the answer. Oh god, that's going to get so dangerous. Because unfortunately, if you move adjacent to something, then you lose your movement point. So I'm just going to leave that there for now. Right, we have another sentinel. Great. Fantastic. So we're going to bring... Alright. Fire Elemental and this sentinel we are going to bring up to the crossroads here. This sentinel will also come to these crossroads. I have a pikeman, I think, that will still be coming from here at some point. Yes. But we will also take Ifris the Engulfed back next turn, and we will fortify this army. And before I forget, we are going to need some additional armour. Oh, we have reports. Oh, okay, we need your Fire Scorch... Ah. We can actually have them surrender to us? Ha.
We suspect an interesting split of time almost occurred.
It did indeed. But never mind, for now that is absolutely fine. We'll just leave you there as is. What else have we got here? One last sentinel, I think, is what we are going to build. And then I'm going to craft... probably some changed shirts. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, I'm going to need 4 of those. So I will do that up front. And I suspect the Fire Elemental only has a movement of 2, so we might be crafting another Ring of Movement in the near future if I can. Doesn't look like I can actually. Ring of Extreme Haste. Oh no, not Extreme Haste. What was it? What was it? What was the ring? Can't quite remember. Is it the Band of the Vanguard? Yes, I don't have any more Clouded Emeralds. Shame. Idle City, Thailand, you're idle. You can make us a pioneer with your mighty production bonuses, and then we can actually start to expand over here and really start to claim some of these crystals. Right, you are not going to be killed. You're definitely not going to be killed. But first of all, Ifris, hit the road, son. Hit the road. Great stuff. Now, no... Well, 1 movement point here, so we can... what have we got here? We got a big army. Great. Just as I form this army, we get an army they can't really equip to deal with. Oh, well. Oh, right. Ifris Engulfed didn't actually have any armour on, so let's sort that out right now. We may have to whiz back and deal with that in the very near future. Now, I suspect you're going to die before you break out, so... Okay. A lone trog. I care not. Our pikemen have been created, so we're going to get our pikemen to get over there as well. I will craft another chain shirt for him. Let's just equip that before I forget. You equip chain shirt. Excellent. I'm going to need to be careful. I'm going to need to handle these guys with kit gloves just to begin with, because they are not trained up yet, so they're not as tough as they could be. Now you... I'm actually going to start bringing down here, because I can't remember if there's anything... Right. Ah, yes. Now comes the interesting times. I could even put it there. So I'm just gonna leave this unit. Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna leave my unit there, and hopefully I can then press that down into service. Avalon, you're now idle. What do I want you to do, Avalon? Well, I want my city up there to produce units for the time being, so I actually am going to have you produce the jewelers, and we'll see if we can craft some platinum chains, and hopefully get the Imperium on our side. City of Avalon is under attack. I care little. That's some awfully nice and metallic armor you're wearing there, sir. Even though we're doing bugger all damage to you, sir. Is this going to do more damage? No. Okay, never mind then. Oh, he gets an extra attack in. Oh well, what can you do? Ping! Well, actually, after what happened with Dinara, maybe I do need to pay more attention over here. Yeah. There's a distinct possibility. Right, we are going to have to deal with that shortly. It says we've got an army of 3 Darklings here, but I find that to be a lie. Okay, that's fine. We've got an Infester. Can we sneak you in? Great. Fantastic. Okay, hang on, where are we? Where are we? We shall settle this outpost right here, and we have a new shard to our name. Perfect. And that'll really help to start buffing us up. As I say, the more shards we get, the better off we are. So we really need to. I need to crack down on that in a big way. Sovereign level up. Huh. Legendary weapons and armor would be nice, but just at the moment, loot mining would be good. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm beginning to think we might want to be heading in this general direction, however. Having said that, the earlier you get this tree, the more use it is. Do I need another hero at this juncture? Then again, the earlier you get a hero, again, the more use you get out of it. So, yes. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to recruit this hero. I might get leadership 2 if needed. And then I'm going to go down this tree, because the sooner I get this stuff, whenever you find a Goody Hut +5 law, whenever the sooner I get this stuff, the more useful it is to me. And then I'll probably end up getting this Mastercraft stuff before I hit the Lieutenants. So that should work in our favour. These units are idle. Right, I definitely do want to ring the Vanguard for the Fire Elemental. Unfortunately, I don't have the... I think it's the Topaz, is it? That I need for that. So that's not going to work in our favour just at the moment. Where can I send you? Where are you needed? Honestly? All the way up there. Okay, let's see how far we can get you. Great stuff. And now you, I'm going to want to actually send probably in that direction as well. Just get you going down there, and then we can actually get an outpost around here. I'm going to need to sit on top of my logistics again in a bit. Hunter short sword, well that's great. We've got no hero that can use a sword in our army right now. Thailand is again idle. Now he's got absolutely loads of food. So the question is, do I prioritise getting this shard, which means I need to do away with this bandit camp, which means bringing my heroes down, but my heroes are going to need to jump up here very, very soon. Or do I prioritise getting more logistics? Let's get logistics when we need them. I'll just train another pioneer right now, and we'll see what happens. Yeah. You're supposed to have been discovered, Sunder. Excellent. And as soon as I've researched the spell, I think that's going to bring us to the end of our video. Raised skeleton. No, I don't really want raised skeleton tutelage. Could do. However, this is going to be critical to us at some point in the near future. So I think... No, in fact, we're going to get Flame Wave first, then we'll get Reduced Doomsday. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. That brings us to the end of this section of the video. This was more of a grindy, getting things under control again type of video, but I hope that wasn't too boring for everybody. In fact, yeah, speaking of getting things under control, will need to be done soon. However, thank you ever so much for joining me. If you enjoy what I do, then please leave me a like. Tell me that you like it, leave me a comment. If you hate it, leave me a comment, because you know what? I can only do things differently if you guys let me know. If you wanted to get in touch, leave me a comment too. That is fine. Otherwise, my name has been ChromeDrake. Great health and good gaming. I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye.